Hi everybody, this is Donnie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to you too. This is going to be a Plan With Me video in my Erin Condren vertical neutral planner using a kit from Simply Gilded. This is part of the subscription box from March of 2019. The kit is named Simplicity. I'm going to do a quick, not quick because this is slow-mo, but this is an overview of all of the items that I have pulled out to use. I'll go over each of these individually as I use them. A number of these are foiled stickers that I've made myself, and some of them are from kits that I've bought off of the internet, off of Etsy shops, and I'll list those all below. As you can see, this is going to be a blue and pink themed spread this week. And the kit itself is in pastels that are really pretty together. I'm really loving what she's done with this particular kit and with this particular sub box. I've been a subscriber to her sub boxes since the beginning, and I've been a part of the Simply Gilded washi tape fan club since almost the very beginning. Almost the very beginning, not quite. As you can see, I have pulled out quite a few things to use. These are 3 bow clips that I got from the Creative Bee. Again, I will list all the shops that I've used below. I made some palm clips myself, and I always try to pull some of those in because I really love them. The pen is also part of the kit. Now this is a 2-page kit. Her kits just have 2 pages in them, and although there are a lot of beautiful stickers in it, I had to add more to do a full spread in my Erin Condren. Part of the kit, and yes, I did catch the pen before it hit the floor, but part of the kit comes with washi tape. Now, not all the washi tape I have here was part of this particular kit. Okay, so I have lots of extras, but the plaid pieces are part of the kit as far as I can recall, and those bows are just incredible. I've also got some foil washi tape from Amazon that I'm adding. On the left are some kit pieces that I got off of the internet, off of Etsy. I'm going to flip it over and I'll show you how I kind of keep up. So, Design Sticker Store, thank you very much. I pulled these out. Those are not foiled. Those are just glitter headers and full boxes and boxes that I can use. Now these are from Sincerely D Design on the left. I've got some Plan for Happy scallops. The rest of these now that are in my hand are also from Simply D Designs, so that group. Those are, you can find in her Etsy store, excuse me. Those right there are the Plan for Happy scallops. I have these printed and foiled in all the colors of foil that I happen to own because I love them. This is Print Petticoat Bandit, hearts and bows. And these are just some boxes, quarter boxes and half boxes that I've made myself. And with the magic of my computer, I'm going to white out everything in the background and get it ready to go. It's already done. I'm going to pull out my washi tape first and start with choosing my bottom washi. Now the kit only comes with what you see on those 2 pages, so I had to decide how and what I was going to use for the washi tape on the bottom of my spread. And of course, because it's so perfect, I wanted to go ahead and use these plaid bows. So I ended up using the 15 millimeter on the bottom of each, and I switched the colors out from one side to the other. And then I used the 10 millimeter in the opposite color above it. The colors in this kit are some of my favorites because of course I love pink, but I also love a real blue. I think this kit would also work well if you had a baby spread that you wanted to do, or a Mother's Day spread, and you wanted to put, you know, young babies or something in it. That just kept coming to mind as I was working with it, how pretty that would be. So I'm just placing down the washi at the bottom of each side, and this side I did opposite, like I used the 15mm and the pink on this side on the bottom. And at first I thought, well, maybe I do want it to be the same all the way across, and I thought, well, I can always pull it up. If I don't like it, I can pull it up and switch it back out, because that's not a big deal. But I liked the way it looked when I did it, so I left it down. I have really loved all of the Simply Gilded washi that she's been coming out with. A lot of the inverted bow that has the foil, if you're familiar with it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not using any of it in this spread, but since I'm talking about Simply Gilded washi, I am a huge fan of that. It's like working with the best quality washi tape, and it just feels really, really good. Has a lot of stability to it, and I love the foiling that she's picking out for those. I hope she does a whole series of just the different foils that are available. I've seen her show the foil example sheets and how she picks foils from it for her washi tape. It's like, I wish I could do that. I want that job. I want to be able to like pick and choose. Anyway, I've decided to use the black and white Juniper Bunny up at the top. That little box is so adorable. And the Simply D Designs flag strip up there. Not strip, you know what I mean, flag. It's foiled with little hearts on it. An April script sticker with foiling on it. And I like to do my upper left hand corner of this page this way. I do it just about every time. So if you've watched me plan before, that is familiar to you. I'm putting the dates down on the day strips, stickers. I'm putting those down, and those are from Paper Crown Planner. Again, just a download off of Etsy, and it too will be listed below. So I'm going to place those. They turned out really cute. Now, what I did was I placed them on the stickers on the sheet instead of on the page. And so I realized, this is why I'm peeling them up and re-putting them down. They're squared off, and I went over the cut edge on those little sticker strips there. So I'm just peeling them up and putting them further over so that they look okay, are even with the cut line. I love this plaid. I know I've said it before, but I just love the plaid. I love the pastel colors, and I love that she's added just a solid gold like that in the middle of the whole group of weekdays, because they're just so sweet, and it just pulls so much of the kit together, I think. Again, I had to, fix that. And then I'll put the flag down for the other side. I'm getting a lot of use out of these little flags. I'm glad I got the Etsy the Etsy download for that, because I can use it in so many different ways. Now, she did say at this point in time that you can cut these up, and then I thought I was going to use it, but I ended up not using any of those because I did not want to put those on the sidebar. So I just tried to put the sticker right back down. From making sticker kits myself, I know how easy it is to forget to put a cut line on something. So that's all that happened with that one particular sticker in this kit. And since I think everybody owns a pair of scissors, that's really not a big deal. So I'm pulling up the Today, and I think I did Important was the other one. Stickers to use for the sidebar. White out that little section, because of course a pink behind on top of a line I have to get rid of that because I don't want to see that. And those little foil strips are the half headers I've made that are just basically half the height of a regular header. So I call them half headers. But I've been doing that for quite some time. And I like having them handy in all the different foil colors because whenever I need just a little something, that's what I usually try to reach for, is the half headers. Again, I'm just trying to straighten that up. I realized I did not do a very good job of putting that down straight, so I had to keep going back up to try to catch up and get it right. I think that looks better there. Important, that's what that says. I could have just looked. I have it sitting right here in front of me. I could have just looked. Anyway, the stickers there in the sidebar are not from the kit. They are leftovers from another kit that I've used, and I cannot tell you where they're from. I pulled a whole bunch of different sheets out and I've already put them back, unfortunately. You see me cutting the bottom pink strip. It's the designation, I don't know what you call it, the name of the kit, but there was a little piece on there that was not written on, didn't have any print on it, and so I decided, since I needed just a little something down there, I wanted it to be pink, and it lended itself perfectly. So I just cut that little strip off and laid it down and evened it up as the bottom strip on that. So what would have been a piece of trash, basically, I turned it into a usable sticker. I do that a lot. When I need just a little something, I want it to match the kit, I will look around on the actual page that the kit is printed on and see if there's anything I can actually use to do that with. So finally I got that cut. It's hard for me to cut on the left side. I can't see what I'm doing, so I kept missing, which is pretty typical. But anyway, that's what that little sticker is. There's a number of pieces of deco in the kit, and I ended up using some of the deco on top of some of the full boxes. Now, I'm going to go through the part where I am placing my stickers and headers, because I always try to do headers on top of my full boxes first. I was trying to decide if I was going to scatter again, not like I did it recently, but I wanted to scatter in this week's spread, but I ended up going straight across the top, and the reason I did that is because of the size of these stickers. Now I want you to watch, if you're going to be using a Simply Gilded kit, the stickers are not the right size to fit an Erin Condren box. Now I probably kind of had seen that somewhere along the line as I was watching videos in the past, and I did not realize that when I was working with this, and so that's why I started out the way I did, as if I was using a regular sticker kit from any other shop. But hers are probably, I'm going to make a wild guess that they fit a Happy Planner better than they do the Erin Condren. They are slightly narrow for the full box, and they are a little bit longer than the full box. So I was already trying to decide just where to put the full boxes, and as you can see, I decided, nope, I'm going to go straight across the top. So I'm going to pull those up, go across the top, and then I figure out that they are too narrow. So I need to just kind of remember that. I've only used one other of her kits, actually, I think, in my Erin Condren, and I probably knew back when I did it that they were narrow. I was a little, I don't know, I wasn't sure quite what I was going to do. As you can see, I just like, all right, we're just going to do it. So whether I like the way it looked or not, I'm just going to go with it. I don't like seeing the black lines of the Erin Condren. That's one of my hang-ups. I just didn't like the way that looked. So going on, I'm going to place the rest of my headers. I need to slow down. Just because I'm watching it myself as it's going in fast forward doesn't mean my mouth needs to move that fast, right? Subliminally telling myself that I have to talk faster. Anyway, I'm gonna pull those boxes up and decide what order I'm gonna put them. The style of boxes, I don't know, when you look at a box and you try to decide, you know, which full box am I gonna put where, I always try to keep in my mind that I want to spread out the colors. You know, a blue on the left side means I want a blue on the right side, a pink on the left, a pink on the right. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to lay these down. And I'm really hoping at this point that it's going to look cute. And ultimately, yes, it does. It looks really cute. So I'll just tell you the ending. But see how long those are? So I ended up probably needing to white out that next line too, but I'm just going to leave it. So yes, I finally decide how I'm going to lay those down. And yes, that was painstaking, wasn't it? I'm trying to center each one of those in between the two black lines, just so they'll be centered. And my header is longer across than the actual sticker because, again, it just is not the size sticker that would fit an Erin Condren box. Okay, there's the right side, and I'll finish up the left side with the last two stickers. I like the paper that these are on. This is her new paper for her sticker kits. They previously were on a much thicker type of paper, and I kind of liked that other paper, actually. I liked peeling them off because they were so much thicker. So this is the first time I've used the new sticker paper, and it was kind of hard to peel it off. I guess that was, the others were easier to peel off because they were stiff. So anyway, the center two, the pink plaid, and then the one on Wednesday, which is the little floral in it, did not have any deco in it at all, or foil. And so I wanted to put a little bit of foiled something. And since the kit itself was called Simplicity, I wanted to do something simple with it. So I'm pulling up a little bit of the deco that was in the kit. These are candles. One of them says joy on it, and the other one says peony, the flower. And then there's a flower sticker. I'm going to put it down first. It's a little tulip that says keep it simple. And I decided to pick up the other candle and put both of the candles in this plaid, pink plaid box, kind of overlaying those right there. And then, since that has a touch of foil in it, I wanted to add just some little hearts. These are hearts and bows that I've made myself, and I'm just going to add the little hearts and a bow, a heart and a bow, just a touch. And the other one says keep it simple, and I didn't add anything to that one. So there's the full boxes. It was kind of painstaking for me to do it, and it took quite a while, honestly, because of those issues that I was talking about. But ultimately, I really do love the way it looks in the spread. Yes, I can see the dotted lines on each side of the full boxes, and it's not my favorite look, but it works. So I'm going to go on with the rest of the kit. Well, the rest of the spread. And the first thing I need to do is to figure out what headers I'm going to add. So I'm going through a lot of my extras that I have pulled and trying to decide. And this is when I try to use what I have. I did not print anything new to use with the kit. Ultimately, I used this set here from Design Sticker Store, and that blue went perfectly with the kit. It was the closest match I had to that blue, and they worked perfectly, these little glitter headers. And I kept out the rest of the sheet that came with it that I was able to just print and cut. It was the first time, I think, I don't know, maybe I had used it before. Seems like I've pulled those out once or twice before, maybe over the last year or two, and used it in a previous spread. But anyway, they are handy to have, and since they don't cost a whole lot, it was one of the first things I think I print and cut on my silhouette. It seems like I had those for quite some time, and I know it was before I started foiling, which has been over a year ago now. So now I am doing the Saturday and Sunday. I'm doing the washi banner, and I'm using the narrower washi tape from Simply Gilded that I had picked out. I'm going to start in the middle. And if you've watched me do this before, you know that I like to make everything even on both sides of my banner. So what I do on the left, I'll do on the right in the same spot. Like if it's on the outer edge, like this one, I'll put the same piece of tape on the outer edge of the other side. So I just love this washi tape. It's dainty. It is adorable. The colors are perfect. I love the kit. I do. Just wish it was sized for Erin Condren because I'm selfish. I have tried the Happy Planner. I don't know if y'all have ever tried one before. Those the round discs that make up what we call the spiral in the Erin Condren. It's a disc system, and it's kind of a cool setup because you can peel a page out of the disc and then pop it right back in. And I like the idea behind it quite a bit, so I had bought one, actually like two, and I didn't like the feel of it. I didn't like it when I turned a page, that it would get stuck, and that was my issue. I just didn't like the way it felt, so that's why I don't use a Happy Planner. Although I have one, but it was like dated last year or the year before maybe, I can't remember. Anyway, just gonna go through and do that banner. I love the confettis. I'm so excited that she has confettis too in the collections that she's done. I'm constantly pulling a confetti out, it seems like, to go with all the bows. And now that she has, I guess she's had her store for, I don't know, 4, or is it, I don't know. I just don't know. And a number doesn't even come to mind, so I'm not even going to try. But she's been doing her washi tapes for quite a little while. And now that we have, large collections of washi tape, it is so much fun. I'm excited that she's coming out with such beautiful tapes. I can talk forever about Simply Gilded washi tape, so I'll shut up now. But I think you know where I'm coming from, because if you watch this, you probably like it too. Anyway, I'm going to manipulate some of my tapes. Right here I decided I had them wrong, so I have to peel them back up and scoot them. That little palette knife does come in quite handy. My nails are polygel, a type of polygel. They're not the name brand polygel, but it's a fake nail over the top of my real nail, and it's thicker. Now, the reason I'm even mentioning that is because I cannot pick things up very easily yet with this type of fake nail on top of my real nails. And again, I got to get rid of those little scraps. But that's why I use a palette knife to pick things up with, because it really does take the place of my fingernail, my real fingernail, which I would prefer to use. Okay, I'm coming back with some of those little foil or glitter tapes that I'd gotten. I think some of these were from Amazon, and some of them were from I don't know where. Some from Amazon, I know, I think are these glitter ones. And if it's, well, yeah, I had some foil ones too. So I'll just pretend these are all from Amazon. The one thing I know is that I bought some glitter tapes off of the internet in a buy-sell trade group, and I can't remember which ones they are anymore, which designations they are. but I don't know where they were from originally. Now these very, very narrow ones are from AliExpress. They're actually fingernail washi tape that they use to decorate fingernails. This is a gold glitter one, and so I added those. It's hard to see it in this video. I'm sorry for that. Well, hang on. Let me see if I can manipulate this video. Hold on. Okay, it worked. I figured it out. Sometimes I can't even remember I can do this, but I tried to get a little closer up, and oh yuck, you can see my nails, they're horrible. Okay, just for another few seconds here as I finish out that, I'm gonna go back. I hope you were able to see it. Hold on just a second, let me go back. Okay, sorry if that was not easy to watch. It was okay, it was just weird. Now I'm putting down a weekend script. I had made those back a while ago. I had those on hand. I have a lot of stuff in the gold foil. Let's just put it this way. I have the biggest binder of gold foiled elements. It's the thickest one, and then followed by silver and pink, and then rose gold. I think that's about how it goes. But anyway. Now I'm pulling these sheets back out from Design Sticker Store, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use pinks or blues or what for the next grouping that I'm going to do. I wanted to make sure I have headers that I wanted to use, so I went with the lighter pink here. I'm going to go ahead and put those down. And I'm covering all of the glitter headers, as you saw, with a foiled confetti overlay. The one on the bottom is a small confetti, and the one in the middle row is actually going to be, what did I do? Why am I putting those pinks back? Oh, I see. I chose the gold instead from Design Sticker Store. Just a different download. I was wondering if I should use the pink or the gold. I think I went with the gold for sure. As you can see, there were a lot of elements in this particular download from her store that I had on hand, but I went with these gold ones instead. I was thinking I had chosen pink, and then I just looked down at my book and realized, no, I chose the gold. So I am going to go ahead and use the overlays that I had started, the small confetti overlays, and put those on top of the gold glittered headers. I don't like the rounded boxes, the rounded half boxes and quarter boxes. Those are not my favorites. I can't lay them down straight, that's why. So I was going through all of my stuff, trying to figure out what half boxes, quarter boxes, etc. I was going to use. And I decided that the blues that I had printed out myself did not go with the kit very well. So I decided to go with the pinks that I had printed out and foiled. Ended up not using the scalloped circles, half circles. They are so pretty though. I kind of wanted to add the foiling, that much more foiling to the kit, but I ended up not doing it. It was a simple kit, so I decided instead to just go with, I even tried that, to layer some of the flags with the half circles. Ultimately, I don't think I liked the way that looked. I don't know, I tried it a number of different ways so that I could incorporate some of that blue color, but it just didn't work, so I put them back, both of them, because I ended up just not using those at all. But I do try different things as I'm working, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I'm going to white out that very bottom line on both rows. And I decided to use the Simply D designs. These are the, let me see if I can come up with the name of them. They're a washi tape box, and I can't remember what they're specifically called, sorry. But there's two different styles to the design. 2 pages. to her download. And when you get it, it's just the black overlay that you foil. I chose to print out my sticker paper with a pink background on my Inkjet printer, and that's removable sticker paper from Online Labels. And then I foiled the overlay on top of the colored sticker paper using the laser printer. So I'm going to try. I tried those blue flags from Simply D Designs, but instead I decided to use the Simply D Designs. I think those are clear. Yes, they were. The 3 bow checklists that I foiled from Simply D Designs. And I wasn't sure if I could put them on top of like a cut in half glitter box or what. Ended up just placing them down straight on the white paper of the planner all the way across. And that worked fine. Again, I'm trying to write and enjoy writing in my Erin Condren write on the paper. I'm trying. I prefer to write on a sticker. I really like the way that is better. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And to me, this looked better, and I needed a 3-heart checklist for this week. So that's why I chose to do that. And then I have the whole middle row left to complete, except for, of course, the weekend banner. This is where I write down just stuff that I do during the day, like if my husband goes to Walmart, or if I have actually cleaned the house or some such. So going back to the same sticker sheet that I had printed from Design Sticker Store, I chose the rest of those half boxes in the blue colors. There's a darker blue and a lighter blue. So just to kind of vary it a little bit, I've chosen different hues of the same color. Same thing I did with the washi boxes at the bottom. One of the groups of them I had was a lighter pink than the other one. And I did the same thing with these as well. These are the half boxes that I just made lines across and cut. There's a hard to tell, but there is a darker and a lighter. So, or maybe I did choose the same color all the way across. Let me look. Yes, they are the same color in this one, I think. If they're not, they're very, very close. I had to pick it up and pull it up to my face so I could actually see if they were the same or not. But yeah, they are very, very close. So I think they are the same. And then we're going to decorate it because I can't leave a box blank. They have to have some deco in it. I've pulled out all these little pieces. Y'all have seen me do these before. All the stuff that I have in my notebook that I want to use for the week. Trash Day sticker. It's a script I made and foiled. I've got quite a few of those in the gold foiling. There's a laundry. And since, by the way, it's the end of the week or the next week maybe that I'm actually recording this. I'm behind in my Erin Condren. So I already know what I've done for the week on some of these days. There, finally, I'm using the confetti overlays because I realized I hadn't put those down yet. Those I made myself, and all I did was in Silhouette Studio, I made lots of little dots all over a small box, I think, and then I multiplied the box, copied and pasted it until it made a whole background, and then I made the shape of the sticker and foiled it. And all of these right here I made myself. This is a edit, upload, script stickers, and I realized I think I did this like on a Monday, or maybe it was a Sunday, I can't remember, but I put it in the wrong spot. Still, it's in the wrong spot, and yes, it is still in the wrong spot. So Usually I get Happy Mail on Wednesdays, and I think that actually occurred this week as well. Okay, going through what I have left in my sticker pile to my left there. Sorry about that. Pull out the Print Petticoat Bandit bows. I'm going to use the pink bows in that darker shade of pink. And I'm going to put those in each of the no, those are half boxes, I think. The pink half boxes. Put those across there because you can't have too much foil, I have figured out. It's just, yeah, those looked cute. Let's see what else I can do with this. Pull out my palm clips and my heart clips. Try to decide which ones I want to use. I really think that pink one didn't go. It has a holographic overlay on it, so I chose the blue and the gold of the bow clips and the pink palm clip, which was really cute. Put those on, and if I use two of the bow clips, I try to put the palm clip in the middle. That's the pen that came with the kit. It has the, is that a rose, not a rose, a cherry blossom, I think, on there. Anyway, it was real cute. It goes with the kit. And how about a slow-mo Viv Wiggle? Try to show you some of that foiling. Oh yeah, that looked good. I'm gonna pick it up and try to show you the bottom. I'm not good at this because of my lighting in my room. I figured that it's the lighting, but I did try to show it to you. So anyway, here it is. It's all finished. I like it. And let's do a slow-mo of the whole spread. I'm going to come in kind of close and show it to you a little better here. I love the stickers that I chose to add to the kit. I really think they added a lot. They went with it quite well. Just the pinks and blues. The kit itself is just gorgeous. I'll always love her kits just because she chooses such pretty materials, and her ideas are always really pretty. I love that. That washi banner with all of her pretty washi tapes. And I love the bottom washi. It's just like yum. The plaid, it's a win-win. A win-win for me because I love it. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for hanging around. And thank you for your comments over the last few weeks. I have really appreciated it. I hope y'all have a wonderful week coming up. And everybody take care. Bye-bye.